Okay, let's go ahead and start. I have my little basket here ready to go. I'm going to start on this side. This is where I'm trying to transition my makeup. It is currently, or we still have some makeup over there. We have Mr. Lincoln down for a nap. Do you see him? Maybe. Right there, my little munchkin. All right, I'm going to turn this off because I can hear the music. Okay, so first things first, we need a primer. What's up? I don't know what primer I want to use today. My face is like back to being super oily. Okay. I'm actually going to be using a lot of products from this cart. This cart is from Michaels, if you guys are wondering. It was originally gray and I spray painted it white. This is where I keep tons of my makeup, so I think I'm actually just going to pretty much grab everything. I picked this one up recently, the Neutrogena, what is this? The Matte Primer Serum. Cool, so I guess we can use this. But before we start with anything, I'm going to turn on my little candle just to set the mood. This is the Essential Elements Vanilla and Sandalwood. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. All right, so we have the primer, the foundation. I ended up finally picking up a new shade from the e.l.f. CC Cream Foundation. But I also have this Milani because I've heard some people saying that this is a really good dupe for the Kat Von D Good Apple Foundation, which I have not been able to find. So I think I'm going to try this out. That way I can get an idea of maybe how that foundation will work. For my concealer, I don't think I'm going to use this one because this one is the one that I use for my eyeshadows. But I'm going to finish the one that I have first. So here is the foundation slash kind of concealer drawer that I've been using as of lately. So for my concealer, I think I want to go with, okay, I love this. No, I want to use this one actually. The Cover FX. This one's a really good lightweight concealer. So I'm going to use that. For my setting powder, I still haven't moved them all yet. So I only have a few here. I'm going to use just the one that I've been using a lot lately, which is the L.A. Colors Setting Powder. I did go to the store and get backups because it really is that good. Yesterday I went to Walmart and Went Wild has this bronzer. Excuse me, and I picked up this highlighter. So we have the bronzer and highlights. For blush, I picked up these two new by NYX, the Sweet Cheeks. So we're gonna try these. I'm telling you guys, I've been into cream blushes. I also picked up a new nude lip combo, so I'm gonna try this out. It is so pretty. I'll show you guys in the video. Okay, for the eyes, I think I want to use the palette that I've just been really into. I know it's probably annoying, but I promise this might be the last time that I use this on camera, unless you guys want to see it again. But I've just been really into the BFF eyeshadow palettes with Elsie and Alondra. One last time. Unless you guys want to keep seeing it, then I will bring it back. But I think that's what we're going to use today. For lashes, I have some over here. I've been really into this brand, the Queen V lashes. They're really pretty. I'm going to grab my mascara, the NYX on the Rise. This one's actually been a pretty decent mascara. And then my Lash Glue. This one is one of my current favorites. It's from Boldface. I'm going to use that. These are my lashes. If you guys want to shop my lashes, I will have a link in the description box. But I don't know if I want to wear these today. I like to try out and switch things out. So let's see. I think I want to go with these. These look super pretty and bold. These are in the style Major Moment. I'm also going to grab my brushes. I'm going to set them down. This is the table that I used to film. As you can see, this is a little behind the scenes on what my filming looks like. I have this to reflect underneath for some lights, and then my mirror where I look at myself to do my makeup. And then we're also going to take these brushes. And I always keep my little face palette in here so I can use it for my foundation. I have my setting sprays over here. I think I want to use this one to prep the skin. This one's really good, the Milani Supercharged. But I think to set the entire face, I think I want to go with this one because I want a really matte look. So we're going to use both of these. I don't know that Neutrogena primer is going to work as an actual primer, so I'm going to take the e.l.f. Putty. Pour this Putty Primer. Okay, I do have the matte. I was like, I could have sworn I had the matte. I'm going to use the matte. I'm going to go pretty matte on the skin. So we're going to use this one just for the T-zone to fill in the pores. We are ready. So let's go ahead and start the filming process. I'm going to start off with my lip balm. I don't think I showed you guys this on the video, but I just grabbed it just so my lips can be nice and prepped for my application of new products later on. I'm going to apply the Supercharged Facial Mist Primer by Milani. This one's really good. It just really gives the skin like a really pretty dewy glow without being too oily. So I'm just going to spray that. And if you guys are interested in seeing my updated brow routine on how I do these feathery, more natural brows, I will have a link up here. I just filmed it on Wednesday, so make sure to check that out. Let's go ahead and prime the face. I'm going to take my new product, which is the Neutrogena Matte Primer and Serum. This is supposed to help with shine control. My skin was doing so good. I don't know if it was because we moved and now in Texas, like my skin is just like, no. But my skin is like back to being oily. I've seen this Neutrogena product and I've been wanting to try it. I just always like skip out on it. I think it's because I don't hear anybody talking about Neutrogena, but I was just curious. So I guess if it works, it works. Y si no, pues ni modo. I'm going to go ahead and apply that and rub it into the skin. So the skin is drying down. I hope this really does keep me matte all day. I will keep you guys updated. I do need a little bit of pore filling, so I'm going to take the Putty Primer by e.l.f. And I'm just going to apply this to the areas where I get oily, which is usually my T-zone. The rest of my face is pretty normal. Okay, the skin looks pretty matte. Let's go in and do I want to do eyeshadow first? I kind of want to do eyeshadow first, so let's get that out of the way. I want to recreate the look that I was wearing in one of my last videos. You guys seem to really enjoy it, but I want to add a little bit of the blue from the Bff Palette because I'm wearing this like really cute tank top that I bought at Forever 21. It was on clearance for $7. It's cute, and I got it in a size medium, and I knew I should have gone with a small, but I don't like wearing super tight clothes, and this one is actually a little bit big on me, but that's okay. I'm probably only going to use it to film. I'm going to take the Bff palette, and the first shade that I'm going to go with is Latte, which is just a neutral color. I'm going to take that on a fluffy brush. This is the Morphe M505, and this is going to be our transitional shade. So this is going to go up high. This is a really pretty color. I'm going to go ahead and just blend that in. I'm not going to use too many colors today, or at least I'm going to try not to. But I'm going to blend that into the crease and bringing it up here and then into the crease as well. And then just blending that out. Next shade is going to be OOTD. This is one of my favorite deeper shades in the palette. It's a really pretty chocolate brown. I am going to take that on a smaller, more dense brush. This is the ColourPop E19 from their Bare Necessities collection. and that is going to go right into the crease. You want to make sure that you don't go over the first shade, which is a latte. So just keep that right down here. And I like to start at the end and then blend it into the crease a little bit right here. These colors together are just so pretty, and the pigmentation on this palette just, it just has me going back to it every single time that I do my eyeshadow. So I'm going to take the shade OTD and bring it in all the way just so I can get that really nice carved out look once I'm ready to do my cut crease. Just like that. I'm going to go back with a little bit more latte in that same brush that I used. And I'm just going to make sure that these colors are like melting together. Just like that. I'm going to go ahead and do the same to this eye. Now that we have everything blended out, we're going to go in and cut the crease. I'm going to go back with my concealer. You guys have seen me do this a million and plus times. So I'm going to just do that. Since the base is still a little bit wet, I think I'm going to go in with the shade Peach. This is another one of my favorite shades from the palette. This peach color is so pretty. I like it because it's not like your typical peachy transitional shade. Like there's so much like orange undertones, and it just really makes it pop. Once I have that color laid down, I'm going to go back. I'm first going to take the shade OTD, and I'm applying that on the outer corner, and we're going to blend it in. Since we already have the face nice and primed, we're going to go in with the foundation. Like I showed you guys, I'm going to go in with the Milani Cream to Powder Foundation. I know that this isn't anything new, but I feel like it's picking up traction because of the new Kat Von D foundation. People are trying to dupe it. I haven't had a chance to pick up that foundation, but as soon as I can, when it becomes available, I will review it for you guys. So this one is in the shade Warm Beige 245, which is this one right here. I really hope that this does match me. It does come with a little sponge or whatever. I don't know how this works. I think you just like, oh, that is like a really, really good match. I am so impressed. I usually always get it wrong, and I always get a shade a little too dark. Oh my gosh, that looks really good on the skin. It looks so soft. Ah, I gotta go potty. Oh my gosh, I am loving this foundation. The coverage is so nice, and it feels so lightweight on the face. It's supposed to dry down to a powder, so I'm going to just give it a minute. We're going to move on to the concealer. I am going to use my Cover FX in the shade G Medium 11. This is a really good concealer. It's lightweight, but it's like full coverage. Mr. Lincoln has officially joined the chat. He's over there. I'm giving him some snacks to keep him a little bit entertained. I'm home alone, so, you know, Mama's gonna do what Mama's gonna do. Yeah. Lincoln is officially starting to roll over. He just turned 6 months on April the 2nd, and just a little bit ago, I was trying to put him down for his nap, and I was trying to load the dishwasher, and he just did not want to go to sleep. I was like, all right, I'm just gonna let you, chill in the bed. And usually he cries, and when he cries, it'll get him sleepy. So I just left him on the bed, and I have the baby monitor just so I can keep an eye on him, even if I'm like right next door. I need to make sure that he's okay at all times. So I hear him kind of like crying, like whining, and so I go in and I check on him. And tell me why this little boy was on his belly. Like, he was fine. Like, his face wasn't on anything when I put him down for a nap. Like, I clear my bed. I don't put any pillows or anything around him just because I'm afraid that he's going to suffocate himself. And I had left him on his back, and I come back and he's on his belly. And I was just laughing. I'm like, how did you get here, little boy? So, yep, he has officially started rolling. So I called my husband. I was like, we have to be aware of Lincoln now because he officially is rolling over. And as fun as that is, it's definitely scary because now he can fall off the couch. He can fall off anywhere. So, yeah, beware of that. All right, I'm going to go ahead and set underneath the eyes. I'm going to use the L.A Colors setting powder. My teeth are a little bit sensitive. If you guys saw my recent haul, like my spring haul or my hygiene haul, I talked about some teeth whitening stuff, and I've been using it for, I don't know, I've been using it pretty much every day. I only have 2 treatments left, and I noticed such a difference on my teeth. Like, my teeth look so much whiter. I was like, oh my gosh, where has this treatment been all my life? I am going to go back into my palette, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the shade Malibu and Virgo, and I'm going to run that through the lower lash line. I'm going to take Malibu, which is the matte baby blue, and that one's going to go just all over the lower lash line, and then Virgo, we're going to use that as the inner corner highlight. I think I have a baby blue eyeliner. Let me get that. I knew it! LA girl saving the day again. This is the Pastel Dream Auto Eyeliner in the shade Powder Blue. I'm going to go back into the palette and I'm going to pick up OOTD once again. And I'm going to use it as a eyeliner. I'm going to go back into the face, and now we're going to try out this new bronzer and this new highlight by Wet n Wild. I'm pretty sure this is like a limited edition collection. I don't know what it's called. It just says, oh, Fantasy Makers, duh. This is such a pretty bronzer. I really hope that this is something that they stick with because this color is beautiful. It's called Dusk to Dawn, and I'm going to use a fluffy brush to just round up. Oh yeah. The moment I saw it, I was actually walking out, not walking out, but I was leaving the makeup aisle. And you know how sometimes at Walmart they have like the middle aisles and they have like new makeup that they just put out for display, and I saw this and I knew that it was like kind of like a festival vibe, but then I saw the bronzer. I was like, ooh, that's something that I can really use. So I picked up the bronzer. I think they had a different, yeah, I'm pretty sure they had a different shade, but that one was a shimmery bronzer. And you know me, I don't like my bronzers to be shimmery. I like them to be matte. This one is really pretty and it's silky, it's matte. And the color and the payoff is really, really nice. I really like that. Okay, for the cheeks, I showed you guys that we're trying out some new liquid blush. I don't know how new these are, but I saw them at Walmart and I was like, ooh, I gotta try these. I think I'm gonna go in with this shade just because the eyes are so busy. This is the Nude Tude Sweet Cheeks Soft Cheek Tint by NYX. It honestly looks like a lippy, like look at the wand. So I'm not going to use the wand. I'm going to go in with a brush. And I'm going to go in with a brush like this. And I'm just going to stamp that on the cheeks. Okay, this color is really pretty and it dries down matte. Like a powder finish. So really like these. This one I'm going to have to use it on another tutorial for some other time. But if you guys want a blush that is not just a cream that's not going to move around the foundation, the bronzer, whatever you have laid down, really, really like these so far. Let's go in with the highlight. This one again is by Wet n Wild, their Fantasy Makers collection. This is in illumi-naughty. The packaging is really pretty though. Like it has like stars all over. Fun fact, I used to be obsessed with stars when I was like a teenager. I went through like this punk rock stage. Don't want to talk about it, but stars were my thing. All right, I'm going to go ahead and take some. And let's see if this is as blinding as it looks because it looks really blinding on the packaging. Not too bad, not too bad. It's definitely a buildable highlight. Okay, we're pretty much done with the face. I ended up switching the lashes. I went with the style Pan Dulce from Queen Bee Lashes. These are really... Sir, as I was saying, Queen Bee Lashes, style Pan Dulce. Let's move on to the lips. I'm going to take the NYX lip liner in the shade Nutmeg. This is the L'Oreal Honey Matte. lipstick. I don't know, it looked really pretty. And it's a matte finish, so we're going to go ahead and apply that on the lips. Oh, this is so creamy. I'm going to set the skin to ensure that it stays matte all day. I'm going to use my Urban Decay All Nighter in Ultra Matte. You have to shake this really well because it will leave like white little splotches all over the skin. It's happened to me, trust me, it's not cute. And that wraps it up for today's video. Thank you so much for shopping my stash. This is new and old makeup that I wanted to share with you. Definitely let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think of this look. Are you going to recreate it? It's so fun. It's so summer appropriate. It's warm, it's neutral, but we still have an easy pop of color. And the lips, I am obsessed with this lip combo. So that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you want to see more Shop My Stash videos, then definitely let me know. And until next time, stay safe, stay blessed, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye! Mwah.